everything kind of that I needed at the moment, and kind of working my way up from there.
Oh yeah, I got with 2 Undaunted Dungeons, I got 5 champion points.
Yeah. Did you see the changes they did with the axe?
No, I didn't.
You know what the axe used to do, right?
Yeah, they did bleed.
Yeah, it doesn't do bleed anymore.
You gotta love them.
They removed the bleed, and now it increases your crit, and it increases your crit healing. That's it. That's all it's used for.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, if you're doing like somewhat of a crit heal build, that'd probably be really good. But damage-wise, you'll probably not use it so much for damage.
Oh yeah.
Like bleed. Bleed's gone now from it. It's useless for bleed.
I think you can do it with certain enchantments or something like that now.
Actually, maybe they moved it to enchantment. I don't know. But from what I can see in the passives, it's changed. It's no longer bleed. Now it's like crit and crit heal. And I think it's by 6%. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. 8%. So yeah, axes increase your crit damage and your crit heal done by 8%.
I like crit. It's a good thing.
But, you know, dual wield? They buffed dual wield. They actually buffed dual wield. So dual wield's actually better because now dual wield, for their bonuses, let me check their bonuses. Here we go. Each mace increases your armor penetration 900. Each sword increases your weapon and spell damage by 80. Each dagger increases your crit chance rating by 405. So I feel like that got a buff.
Oh, that's a good thing though, yeah.
So I feel like if you're running dual, you're gonna probably do a lot of damage in that case, because it's like a lot of buff in that case.
That's a good thing. I get a lot of stuff that I use dual on. Some of them are using daggers, and some of them are using swords and axes, so it's a different mix.
Yeah. So if you're using daggers, you're going all crit then.
Oh yeah, that would be my night blades.
Yeah, that's all crit.
Trying to get things back up on my tablet. Ugh. Why are you not? I might have to.
So next week, the console's getting update next week.
Yeah, I know that the consoles will be getting updated.
My friend's waiting on an update. My friend from work, I didn't even know he played ESO. He mentioned it. He's like, oh yeah, I play on Xbox. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, I'm waiting for the update. He plays console, so.
Inhumane Shooter Bot. Said Inhumane Shooter is now live. Streaming The Elder Scrolls Online, Wednesday Daily Undaunted Pledges. Come join the fun episode. 301.
I have, let's see, 12 right now. Well, 13, I just got another one.
Freaking JR, he has 200 keys. That's like, he has so many. It's crazy, man. 200 keys, you can buy any set, easy.
Oh yeah, you can get the pieces you need when you have that many.
But that's like weeks of grinding, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of grinding to get it. Unless you run vet mode, and then you're going to get 2 keys each dungeon.
That's true, Yeah. That's what I usually run, that get extra key.
Trying to get my tablet back up, folks. Give me a minute. We're trying to figure out why it's not being have. Okay, let's go to advanced. Over there. Let's go to manage networks. Which one's wrong? I need to refresh all my networks. Not range, not range, not range. Nothing. Alright, let's go back. There we are, getting back in, yes. Sorry folks, give me a few seconds. We're getting this guy back up and running. It's kind of squirrely. It took my wireless out. Strange, my wireless went bye-byes. Let's see what we get now. Let's go back to Twitch, see if we can get in. I'm kind of on a holding pattern right this second to see what's going on. Looks better. Try to cast here and see if we can get it. See what we get here. We're still thinking, so let's go back home. Disconnect the cast and let it reconnect. Internet, love it sometimes. Turning them off, turning back on. Okay, let's see, did we get him done? Okay, goodbye. Let's look and see if I got my keys. 13, okay, let's look into, did I get anything? Nothing that time, okay. Get out there. Okay, that looks better. No, family room where? Oh, it's not on. We'll turn him back on now. Have to cast again. It didn't come up. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're working on getting this mess straightened up. Let's go to, I think, journal. Spindle, clutch 1. Okay, so we'll go to P. And dungeon finder, specific dungeon, spindle clutch 1. Join the queue. We're queued in, so now we're in. We'll see if it'll cast. Game TV. Alright, we're casting. So we reset everything again. Alright, we're waiting. We're going to cast.
Are you doing PvP?
I'm doing the Undaunted Pledges.
Oh, nice.
On every character, all 18 of them.
What are the DLC ones this week? I mean, today? I know City of Ashes is not DLC. Is Stone Graven, is that DLC?
It's not muting. Okay, the DLC one for today, I'll tell you in a second. Stone Garden.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's DLC. Okay.
Stone Garden. Yeah, it's a DLC. What's going on? Give me a second, guys. It's fighting with me here today. I'm in on my tablet. You be good. You're not going outside right now. You go play. Easy, Bella, go play. Okay. Puppy's in his bed. Roxy's standing there looking crazy. Go play, Roxy. Get Ruckus. Get him. Get him. Go get Ruckus. Not in here. You go play. Alright, we're waiting. So we're queued, 2 minutes into it, waiting to see.
Does that actually increase your gold farm? I mean your gold find? Like you actually get more gold if you increase it by 50?
I think you do.
Man. Like how much more? Like I know it's like 8. I think it's like 10% increase on gold find if it's maxed.
Mine's maxed and I think it gives you 10%.
Damage? No, I don't need that. Reduces the cost of way shrines? What?
Oh yeah, it doesn't cost you as much to port to a way shrine.
Oh, that's actually... Damn, that requires 75 points.
Yep.
What? Oh my god, that's like... Removes 1,000 gold from your bounty per day. That's not bad. Oh, but it doesn't work till 25 points.
Izzy, behave. You're being a bad girl.
It increases your crafting and specialization gained. Or something. Put something in that.
Yeah, I'm up to 1159 on CP now.
Damn. Oh, yo, yesterday, I was kind of just walking around the cities and I was scanning over people. I saw someone at literally, what is it, 1,400 and something. I'm thinking, oh my god, that's insane.
Oh yeah, if the rate it's going, by the time I do all my pledges today on every character, I'll be over 1,200.
That's crazy. Crazy.
It's a good thing.
So wait a sec. If I level a new character up, right? 250, and then I start gaining CP. Will that CP transfer to my main?
All CP is shared across the account.
Okay, so when I do make a new character, okay.
But that new character won't gain any CP until you hit 5160.
That is true, yeah. Okay. But getting to 160 CP does not take long at all. You gain CP pretty damn fast to 160.
Oh yeah, you can level a character if you work hard in a week.
A week. That's what I did. My first character that I'm on right now, it took me a week to get to 160 CP.
Yeah, but the thing is, I never did it grinding. I always did it questing.
Yeah, see, I did it grinding. I grinded the shit out of my CP levels. I just farmed them, and then I got to 160 really fast.
Yeah, I don't like the grinding game.
I mean, I feel like ESO, it can get grindy. It can, but there's like fun things to grind. You know what I mean?
Tremendously fun things.
Like, it's not like you go out, you gotta get this ring, but the only way to get the ring is to go out and farm this mob for 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
There is certain stuff in the game though. If you want a lead, you have to farm mobs, but that's like getting leads though. That's different. That's all. Leads are like RNG kind of, aren't they? Like they just randomly drop.
Oh yeah, really.
So imagine like going out trying to farm a mountain in ESO, farming leads. So it's kind of like that, right? It's one of those things that you're repetitive trying to farm something. But there's a lot of stuff that you can do that is not boring, and you can grind CP doing it. So, you know what I mean? So it's not like you don't burn yourself out.
Oh, very true.
And that's what I really like about ESO. I haven't burnt myself out. I've played what I like to play in the game. I've leveled, I've made my character, and I'm enjoying it. I haven't been burnt out.
The queues for dungeons are terrible today.
Oh no, they are?
Well, yeah, long time waiting. Now, if you have your own group together, you're going to be doing great because you'll just pop from one to the other.
Damn. Yesterday queues were pretty fast in the morning.
Let's see, I've been 9 minutes waiting on Spindle Clutch 1.
Clutch 1. Damn.
That's one of the dailies. Today you got Spindle Clutch 1, City of Ash 1, and Stoden Garden, which is a new, a DLC one. I'd never done it until just a little while ago. I died 4 times in it.
City of Ashes is really easy to solo.
Oh yeah.
That I solo that all the time. I want to run all of them on veteran though. I don't want to run them on normal.
Well, I'm running them all normal right now because I
you don't
queued.
need the monster sets?
Oh, I've got a lot of monster sets. I mean, there are some I want, but the fact I was waiting 45 minutes for a vet, I just went back to normal.
What? Oh my god.
I was queued for 45 minutes trying to get into vet City of Ash 1. Which to me was a horrendous amount of waiting. Now this is crazy as all get out. I don't know if it's intentional. I just popped a second potion that gives me magic and health and stuff. And instead of a 2-hour on the potion, I have 3 hours now on it.
What? How do you get that?
It's got to be a glitch in the game.
Whoa, 3 hours? That's an hour more. That's even better. Holy shit.
Well, I'm scared to try it again because it might screw up the 3-hour boost.
That's good. 3 hours. Damn.
Yeah, it's only a 2-hour potion. I don't understand how come it says 3 unless there's something whacked.
I'm pretty sure it's probably bugged. If it says 2 hours and it shows us 3 hours, it's probably a bug.
Yeah, because I popped the second one and it went from 2 to 3, and I was like, whoa, I gained an hour. I got 35 minutes left on my experience scroll.
What percent? 50?
Hang on. Oh. 50%.
That's still really good.
Yeah, I've got over 100 of them, so I just started taking 5 and throwing on each character.
See, I have 2 that are 150% XP. I have 2, but I don't know when to use those. The 150. That's a lot of XP. I kind of want to do that with farming something.
It's helping right now with CP.
Oh, for sure. 150 XP.
And it's
That's a lot of XP.
Oh yeah, I mean if you're able to use that and get your CP quicker, that's a plus too. That's why I'm using it to see, and then I'll run some in a little bit on another character without it and see if I get as many CP. I mean, I got 4 from Stone Gardens.
That works. Fuck.
I got 1 from City of Ash. It's just a queue time waiting for the groups is not fun.
I still have you gain 100% alliance points.
Awesome.
Wow. I have a bunch of those too.
Yeah,
I got a lot of bucks. Never used them.
The thing I got bunches of the research ones in my bank too.
Oh, I got a lot of what are those things called? The cooldowns for. Oh yeah, that's the research, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
if
a
you
whole bunch of A ones.
You grab a new armor to research and hit one, and it's done. The reason I saved them was when I get into another crafter that's up about where it takes 30 days per item, I'll be ready to use it. Alright. Here we go, Spindle Clutch. Alright, going into Spindle Clutch now. I don't have any drop frames, everything's good. My processor's only at 12% on my streamer system, so we're good. We'll see how this goes.
What's the best potion for resources that you don't have to buy off the crown store?
You mean health, magicka, stamina?
Yeah, like do you know how like you know there's like the one that I use all the time, it's from the crown store though. I use, what's it called? It is called Crown Tear Regeneration Potion. Restores 9k health, 8k magicka, and 8k stamina immediately. So that's what I use, and that's from the Crown store. So
I use the tri-stat one that you craft.
the tri-stat one, that's a good one that can be crafted.
Yeah, bug lost columbine and mountain flower.
My pops?
Oh, fuck. How's it going, JR?
Doing good. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just playing some ESO.
Nice. Wish I was.
Did you hear what they did with the axe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer bleed. Now it's just
Yeah.
crit and heal crit.
Yep.
So now it's like a kind of a different build now.
Yeah, you gotta build accordingly.
But the other the dual wield got a buff. Dual wield weapons got a buff. If you
What do
look
you
at
mean?
all their passes for theirs, each weapon you have, so if you have 2 swords, it increases it by like 800, like it's insane number. You get like increased damage and everything.
Oh, okay.
And for if you have daggers, it increases your crit, I think, by 8% for each dagger you're holding. So if you're holding 2, so think of 8 and 8 on top. I think it stacks. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I'd have to
But if
look
it-
at it.
But yeah, no, it looks really good.
Oh, good. It's awesome. I'm glad. I like good feedback.
Alright, here we go. We're working on a boss.
The only
Kill the
bumpy
boss.
thing I could say about the patch is the tree can get pretty. For someone with low CP, you're going to struggle at first.
Yeah, definitely. I noticed that.
Yeah. But if you're like at least 1,000 CP, right? You'll probably be in a really good spot.
Yeah.
You can kill pretty much most of your slots.
Yeah, I got 4 passive on each tree.
Yeah. See, I only got 1 passive on each tree. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just think about it. You see the difference? You get 4. I can only have 1. So it's like, you know what I mean? So.
Well, I get, like, the reward to the higher end player. I get that.
Yeah, but for a new player to come in, they're gonna. I just feel bad for them because they're now gonna struggle with CP.
But they won't know any different.
That is true, because they're new.
Yeah.
And if you've been playing game for a while, you'll realize it. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I'm really hoping that, like, I don't know what the plan is.
I'll
but
get
I
your
feel
meds
like
as
the
soon as
game
I'm
is
done
now
with this
kinda going
dungeon.
more on CP side. They're now relying more on the
Huh?
CP.
Right.
I have an 8
Like,
inch.
it matters. I feel like it's going to eventually matter about what your CP level. The higher the CP, the stronger you're going to be. The lower the CP, the weaker you're going to be.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. But I like the detail, and I like the I just like the detail that's going in with the tree. You can really go detailed, like mount speed, crafting. You can like make an alt, put it all into crafting. Like there's a whole, a thing.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah,
like
I
that's
like
a
that.
huge positive with the
Yeah.
new tool. And my friend today, I got a text today, he's waiting for his patch. He plays console. And he's waiting next week for his patch. Because the patch comes out on console next week, so...
Alright, we're moving
Do
on.
you think you'll ever go back to console, JR? Damn, these queue times. How long have I been in queue for? Damn, man. 12 minutes already? just maybe I might do the pledges later today. It might not be a good time to do a pledge. Hey, bro, man, how's it going?
Hey, pretty good. How you guys doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just playing a bit of ESO.
I'm feeding my horses and training my tunes. I just realized that I was hopping Discord. I was like, oh shit. I didn't turn on Minion this morning. I didn't do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I turned on Minion this morning. Pretty much every add-on I had an update.
Yeah.
Lots of updates today.
I've been constantly hitting update on that thing.
You wanna fight me and bite me and hurt me, you dirty boss. Alright, we're getting back at him here. We'll catch him. Straighten him up. About done with it. Jeffy. There we go. About done. Get the boss. Is almost down. Boss down. Another dungeon down. Okay. That's the exit. Not letting me do anything with it. Okay, so. Oh, exit. It's done. Alright, spindle clutch is done. We're back to Grathwood. Another dungeon down, another dungeon down. And we're 14 keys now. Check you. Store and done quartermaster. Get my stuff repaired. Okay, so. Alright, we're going to go get the wife's meds and stuff, and we'll be back here shortly. We'll give you a good old BRB. Listen to the jams. We'll be back shortly. Back in a few. Gotta go do meds.
Yep, no worries.
Just I'm gonna get my one tune that has his last train horse feeding ability. So for stamina, it's the last one. I was out of money. Well, what the hell? Add on that always keeps like 2,000 and I don't know.
I've noticed you being on different tunes, but really low levels. Like you
On
were
my tune?
on it, yeah, like level 9 tune, like a very low levels.
I say, well, I've been back for a month and a half now, and I'd make 2 wardens, I'd make 2 necromancers, I'd make 2 sorcerers since I deleted my VR16s years ago because we didn't have the slots we have now. It used to be you had, if you bought all your extra slots, you could only have like what 8 or something like that tunes. So
Yeah. I bought a few extra slots, you know, full alts, but I haven't used the slots yet.
right,
I'm gonna eventually use them, but just not at this moment.
right. It'd be good to make a crafter now. That way you start researching, because it takes so long to get the
Yeah, see,
researching
that's
done.
what I was thinking about. I was thinking about doing my pledges today, getting off
Right.
this character, and then starting a crafting character, and just
Right.
leave that character.
Have him be your
free.
banking crafter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing today.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But I don't know what. Does it really matter what? It doesn't really matter what race. And
If
stuff.
he's only going to be your crafter and banker, then yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much that's all it's gonna be used for. So.
Yeah. Cool. So this guy's got 60 on all of his horse abilities. So he's done. He's one of my new tunes in the guild, the PvP guild I was in. I switched over to EP. I had to make I made a couple of EP tunes to so I could have to play with them. That's why I had to delete my two sorcerers to make room for the EP tunes. So it's like shit.
Oh man.
So it's like all my crafters were AD, so that's what originally we were fighting on. Then the guild leader decided he wanted to go on DC. So I made 3 characters over there for DC. So I had like a healer, a tanky tune, and then just a like DPS tune. Yeah, I think it was a Nightblade I made. And then I went to EP. Of course, I'd make 3 more. It's just like shit. So yeah, it was that one kind of pissed me off. I had to get rid of 2 maxed out characters that were horses were all fully trained. They had all their 8 levels all done, and one of them was one of my main. Because back then I had each tune had like 1 or 2 craft ability. So he got rid of one of my potion maker, I think it was.
Literally, all the people that I'm doing veterans with, like I'm running a veteran right now, all these people are above 1,000.
Damn.
Like I'm thinking, I'm the only one that's not even 300 yet, and all these people are 1,000. I'm like, what?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I said we're already lobies already now, basically again.
Oh my god, I'm a noob.
Yeah, it's like fuck. I'm at 555. I'm still at 555 by the way. So the new tunes are no longer giving you champion points. So that sucks.
Wait, they don't give you champion points anymore?
Apparently not. Because I have not gotten a champion point in 2 or 3 days now since this expansion happened, basically.
That's not good.
Yeah, because I've been going on my lobies just to learn, make sure I know the trees real well before I go on my higher level one. But now I think I'm comfortable specking out in a new tree, but I still don't like it. I think it's really makes a big difference between new people and the veteran players. It really widens that gap. So I hope they fix that.
We'll just have to see. I mean, if it stays that way, I'm gonna be a bit sad. Because I thought you could grind CP on a separate character.
It's usually a really good way of gaining CP, because the low levels really got CP fast. So it used to be a way of, hey, you need to get a lot of CP fast, well, grind out an alt. Level them up to 50 and you'll have a lot of CP that way. But looks like you don't get any now. That really sucks. I don't know whether it's just an error or whether they purposely did that.
pretty much, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Make an alt, do crafting. Oh man. Did you see what happened with the axes?
No, what happened?
It doesn't do bleed damage anymore.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Now it does
Crit damage
and crit chance.
Oh, it's chance. Okay.
That's what the axe does now. No more bleed.
That sucks.
So now it's based on healing and crit.
So I had a lot of my PvP stuff I was making with axes to get that bleed. So now I gotta redo all those because I don't want crit on those. So that sucks. That's what I hate about these things. Every time they do these changes, you gotta redo your spec again, redo your armor and shit.
That's why the day before, I grinded a whole bunch of sets, medium sets, because I knew medium was gonna be the best. But I still need better weapons though. My weapons need improvements.
Yeah.
And I want dual weapons, because dual weapons got a buff, and they do more damage, so...
Oh, they buffed dual wield?
They buffed dual wield.
Okay, nice.
So I want 2 swords, that's what I'm trying to get.
Right. You know what they buffed on them, or?
Oh, 2 swords. So if each sword you have, so if you have 2 swords, it increases your damage, your damage, and your spell damage, right? And then daggers, each dagger you're holding increases your crit chance. So I think it's by 8%. And then I think maces increase your armor, so that's I think like
no, it decreases their armor. You get armor penetration basically.
Yeah, I think so. Let me double check.
That's what it used to
be.
be.
Saying this wrong. Let me double
now
check.
Do 2 of them give more than a 2-handed weapon?
I'm not sure. See, that's what I'm wondering.
Otherwise they didn't buff it then. That's the same as always been. I mean, not always been. When I used to play years ago, the the dual wield was always more popular because one of your two-handed or one of your one-handed weapons had the same buff as a two-handed weapon. So when you carry 2 one-handed weapons, you had double the crit, double the damage, double all that. That's why as healer, everybody always dual wield.
I could double check real fast. I'm not sure exactly. I'm just fighting a boss right now.
Right, yeah.
It might be that way, but from I was kind of like doing my stuff this morning, looking up research on like kind of the changes and people are saying dual wields right now got a buff somewhat. So
might be in the skill tree then.
It might be in the skill tree. But
from what I've heard,
dual wields got a little bit of a buff.
Because two-handed was so much more powerful and better than dual wield.
I could be wrong there. I'll double check.
So that might be why they buffed dual wield to try to get it up there so people would use it more.
I didn't see many people use dual wield last patch. Everyone was using two-handed weapons.
Pretty much.
So maybe it is. I don't know.
Yep. I still have it on my old tune, just because that was the dual wield did a lot more damage back then than two-handed. So I still have it. I still use the whirling blades. The AOE still works pretty good. So I still have it on my tune, but once everything settles down, I'll probably make him a new set. Otherwise, yeah, I don't see anybody else use dual wield hardly at all.
Usually night blades are the only people that I usually see.
Those about the only one just because it's for the AOE. Even then, usually night blades use two-hand weapon.
Oh, that's a bug. That's a bug.
What's a bug?
Into a bug. If you're literally trying to pick up items from this boss, if you stand right over top of him, he's out of range.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that one's been around for a long time. Is that where he's kind of on a staircase?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes like, it shows him out through the wall, kind of. But sometimes he dies in the wall or something, or he's right there in front of you, but he's actually outside in the wall. It's really weird. I think I know which one you're in. I don't remember the name of the dungeons anymore, but
Does everything get sent to your mail? Is that how this game works? If you don't pick it up?
if you don't pick it up, no, I don't think you get anything if you don't pick it up. You gotta pick it up still. I think.
Oh, so it's not like that. Oh, I see. Because like how World of Warcraft work is that you could easily farm. Like you don't even have to pick up any gold, any items. Whatever drops off that boss goes right to your mailbox. So you
Wow.
don't have to pick up stuff. So you can just run through a dungeon, farm all the enemies at the end, get out of the dungeon, repeat.
Wow.
WoW made it so it was a lot, easier to farm dungeons, but I don't know if ESO did that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think if you don't loot them, you don't get the loot.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it worked.
Yeah.
I lost loot there then, because you can't loot them. Ah!
Yep.
I dropped
What
off
zone
all
you
my
in?
furnishings.
Oh, you got them all in? Or you got
Yeah.
them out?
Yeah, I dropped off all the furnishings in the house.
You've been busy at work, JR, have you?
Yeah, it's been a busy day today.
I've noticed.
Well,
You haven't really
quieter.
been on in so much in the afternoon. You've been getting home, probably eating and sleeping.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing here the last couple of days. I'll get home and grab a bite to eat, and then I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I do the same thing during the week when I'm at work. Usually I get home, I'm too tired or whatever. I kind of want to just relax.
Yeah. Then I'll get on today, though. I'll be streaming today a little bit. Keep on farting around champion points. I don't know. I did a few BGs after I got all my shit set back up, and it was feeling really good.